Binta is in tourism and hospitality industry, but she's also in the humanitarian field. She's into a lot of things. She's a big advocate for the disabled, for the albinos, and a lot of the underprivileged people, and also the disabled. She works with Govi as well. She does a lot of work, good work, Samaritan work with Govi and communities also in terms of their health, their welfare, their well-being. She stands for all that, and she's a bastion in the industry, tourism industry. She has been all the way to the Director General of Gambia Tourism Board, and and also Director of Quality. So that's why it speaks everything for her. So and now she's doing also something, a legacy of her own mom, Auntie Hujeja, and so she calls it the Baba Concierge, and she does also the Akara factory in addition to all of these. So I could go on and on, but maybe this is the few pointers that I feel are introductory for Binta, and she's presenting a breakfast for us today to the management of FSQA. I think if I continue, I'll say everything. So I'll leave the rest to Binta, actually. We are very grateful for this gesture. It is magnanimous to us. Without adequate words to express our gratitude and our appreciation, really. We can try and just describe it, but it's deeper. So on behalf of management, I would like to thank you profusely for coming up with this initiative and this gesture. And this happened just within 3 days. So, and she's on time, even though I'm late, but she is punctual, on time. She never fails. You can always count on Binta. That's Binta.
Oh my God, I don't even know what to say. Gigi, thank you so much. First of all, let me commend you for your outstanding team. A couple of days ago, we had a training for the Food Safety Authority for the tourism stakeholders. I was telling your colleagues before you came in, I haven't done this course in 15 years. First of all, let me introduce myself. As you rightly said, my name is Binta Joe. I'm a hospitality consultant, a food service entrepreneur, and a philanthropist. This component of the Baba Concierge is a food service entrepreneurship. It's called Akara Factory. Like Digi rightly told you, my mother started it 40 years ago. She was an ambassador's wife in Brussels. Then she passed on about 16 years ago, and I decided to take it up because it was the bond that I had with her. So my auntie Nancy, who's the former Minister of Tourism, she's the CEO, and Andy Chandra, who's the VP. I used to sell at her house. I didn't even have an outlet, so I would make the akara and go and take it to her house. Then COVID-19 came, it changed the whole trajectory of my life. First I started doing the consultancy firm, and I noticed that it wasn't working as well as I did. So I said to myself, you know what, why don't I go back to my cooking? I've been cooking since I was 9 years old, okay? So what I did was, when I came back, I had more of an international menu, but then I said to myself, why don't I take Gambian street food and make it gourmet? So this is what you see. So this is really Gambian street food. I have 11 items, but these are the main ones that I brought to you today. And Diki, let me thank you as well. Like he said, this happened in the space of 3 days. I came here to pay him a courtesy call. I told him, you know, Diki, why don't I bring you a sample? Because I want you guys to certify me, being that you are the main regulatory body. Of course, as he rightly said, I was the DP and I was his previous position. I was the one in charge of all the hotel classification that you saw, all the tourism establishments. But I want to be certified by the Food Safety Authority because it's very, very important to me that we recognize the fact that we're practicing good hygiene. We want to go international. My whole goal is to export. Because I have a niche in the Gambia already. Like I said, I've been doing this for 16 years. I'm currently selling at the Paul Maroon supermarket. They've been promoting all over the place. I have 3 other outlets that I will be selling to in the next couple of days. But I just want to roll out gently. I don't have to do this all over. Yeah, so let me first, like I said, commend the DB. Thank you, sir, for encouraging me to come here today to meet your team and for allowing me to taste my food. You didn't have to do this because you don't even know the quality of the food that I offer. But this shows you how much you appreciate women's empowerment and the fact that you're trying to establish a name for the Food Safety Authority so that people will respect your job. There's so many things that I see. I was just telling him, you can even start visiting the military barracks because there are other non-food safety establishments that you guys are not aware of. For instance, I noticed that the Bakau market, not that I live there, but it's the best market that they have now in terms of hygiene. You know, we can start a competition. I was telling you about the Food Safety Award. I'm going to be a competitor in that award, in that competition, because I want to set an example, and also I'm here as a stakeholder. I'm not here as a tourism stakeholder, but a food safety, for the food safety and hygiene stakeholder. And I want to be part of that, so that you guys recognize me and that I am giving international certification. So I want to thank you for allowing me to be here and to commend you. And I know that this team that I see, I don't know you very well, but I can see that you're going places. And you have a big mandate in this country, and people depend on you. So I thank you all for allowing me to do this for you today. So thank you very much. Can I do my presentation?
Yes.
So what I basically do is I always want to set it up. Again, like I said, presentation is very important to me. I have the local bread, which is your central. Then the akara normally comes in a frozen product. So I'm going to come back and bring it in a couple of minutes. I forgot it. It's in a packet of 10, sold frozen at all times. It has to be. Even when I carry it to Palmer's, I put it on ice, even though it's a frozen product, just to make sure that it's hygienic. Okay? So normally, let me start with the akara. So this is a fried one for you guys that we made just now. Okay? So when we fry it, what we normally do is I put a paper on it so that you know the moisture is not absorbed on it. Okay? So it comes out like this. So this is your akara right now. And then we have this product, I call it Jal Bombay Yamane. So the ladies are gonna be. It's a chicken pocket. It's like a samosa. But the pastry, I make it. So I'm gonna be selling pastry from scratch. So it's already made. We just made it this morning. And then we have a pancake to do. I have 3 pounds of pancake.
Presented on what? It's placed on what?
This is a basket. I use everything. I love to use African artifacts. Okay? Because I was trained in props. But when I was in Europe, I used European props. But now I'm in Africa, why not? As you can see my truth and everything. So I tried to be creative. This was a rush. I wanted to do something really nice. But don't worry, you'll see more of my work. So pancake dugu, this is like sorghum raisin. It's only made sweetened with raisin. I have it in with banana. Again, I'm catering to the organic, healthy conscious and all of that. So I have it the regular pancake dugu and I have it with banana. It's naturally sweetened and it's suitable for diabetic. So this is all only raisin in it. Then I have a baba nata, as you know it means daddy has come, so that's the name of my dad. Plain flour. Then I have banana beignet. This comes also, I have it in apple and all of that. In sweet potato, I have it in pumpkin. It depends on what the person wants. So then the sauce, I put it in here for you guys. It's cooked for 3 hours. This is cooked for 3 hours. I normally take my time to do my cooking. And this akara, as you can see, it takes us like, we clean it for 7 hours. We even built a prep kitchen just for that recently.
And this sauce is what?
It's plain onion. Sauce? Yes, just a plain onion sauce. And I only cook with Victoria, by the way. Only Victoria. Because I know it's low cholesterol and it's very high quality. And it's fried in Victoria. Because I'm very conscious about that as well. Okay? So this comes in a packet with the akara inside, in Ziploc. Then I put it on the shelves. So Lissy here has been with us for 15 years. She's my main chef. She used to work with my mother. Then that's Mariam. She's worked with me for 15 years. So these are my main chefs that I work with. I also have like a sales team. Very young people. I like to work with young people. They keep me energized. Yeah? So that's what I do. Yeah, and also let me take this opportunity to commend you on the outstanding job you guys did with our training for the Food Safety Authority. Everybody is blown away in the tourism industry. I shared it with our restaurant association, and they're so impressed. The staff are punctual. Some of them have started implementing what you guys taught them in their restaurants. We even created a food safety group immediately.